Hello guys, welcome again to our today's show, that is the Verces and Voices by me, Suleiman Jack, here in Sura TV. Our today's topic is the effects of peer pressure and how we can curb it. I'm not going to discuss this issue alone, and that's the reason why I have able panelists here. Now they are going to help me in discussing this and finding the solutions to curb the peer pressure thing. I'm going to give them time so that they can introduce themselves, because I've got two pretty ladies here and three handsome men. I'm going to start from the farthest end.
Yes. Yes, I'm Stephen Duto. Glad to be here.
Okay, that's Stephen Duto.
I'm Duncan Elijah. I'd like to thank Sura TV and the host for inviting me to this discussion. Thank you.
I'm Nash, and I'm grateful to be invited. Thank you.
Welcome. I go by the name Dennis, being our first time here at Sura TV.
Right.
I'm Faith Mwaniki, and I'm so happy for the invite.
All right. So these are my panelists, and they are going to help me in finding the solution for the peer pressure. I guess we're not only going to discuss about the peer pressure in our varsity or our institutions, because even outside the institution, we have the youth that may be affected by the peer pressure. Now, just a bit, I'm going to give Duncan Elijah time. Maybe he can describe or tell us the meaning of peer pressure, because maybe majority have got no meaning of what peer pressure is. Duncan.
So, according to me, I can define peer pressure as the influence that a group, or to be categorical in this case, because it's peer pressure, let me say the influence that a peer group exert on each other, and it affects individuals' behavior and the ways of reasoning. When I talk about ways of reasoning, you see, when you talk about peer pressure, there are those people, when they get to a particular group, what those people are doing in that group, you tend to be moved by the whole crowd. You follow the crowd, and that is conformism. So that influence, what those people are doing, if you are not doing them at the start, but you start incorporating those behaviors within your own self, that is now peer pressure. Yeah.
Okay, so on your perspective, way of view, you're trying to say that peer pressure is trying to fit in a group where you're not supposed to be, right?
Not his influence. Yeah.
Influence. All right. Mwaniki, what's your perspective, way of view? How are you viewing the meaning of peer pressure?
Okay, according to me, peer pressure is the influence from members of the same peer group. When I talk of peer, these are people from the same social group, like the same class.
Right.
Yeah, so that influence is what is defined as peer pressure. Yeah.
All right. I'm not going to take much time on that. I'm going to start with my brother here, Musioka. Just pass the mic to Musioka. Musioka,
Yes.
can you recall any specific incident where you experienced peer pressure?
Of course, being a student, having gone through our system of education in Kenya,
Right.
and I've attended a boys' school, of course, I came across this thing we are calling peer pressure.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Can you please describe what happened?
During our times at high school,
Right.
I think there was this thing where you could meet someone and tell you, take me to the toilet. Yet you have no business there. You just follow the group.
All right.
I think that one, we can define that one as peer pressure.
So you are being told, okay, Musyoka,
Yes.
it's my time to go to the toilet or the latrine.
Yes.
So let's go.
Yes.
And you're just following the
You
person.
just follow.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Now, because right now you have reached a level that you can now decide, or you can now say that what you are doing by that particular time was wrong.
Yes.
All right. Suppose that, because I believe that in high school, there are those students or learners that are still doing the same thing that you used to do there. What can we do to prevent this?
I think for one to be able to avoid this, he must make a decision by himself. We can advise them, but then if you want to advise someone and he's not ready to abandon the behavior, right, he will still continue.
Some people are tough-headed. How are we going to help these tough-headed people?
You will just offer advice, but then if somebody is not ready to change, I think there is nothing you can do about it.
Apart from advising them, Nash, what can we do to help these people?
Pardon?
We have said that peer pressure is a way of coping what maybe one is doing. You're being told, like Musyoka was being told to follow the fellas to the latrine, and he was just moving with them. That is peer pressure, right?
Yeah.
Now, how can we help these people, or how can we curb this? Because it is a peer pressure.
Okay, I think first of all, you should plan. You should have your plan on what to do. That will help you know what to do.
Thank you very much, Nash. Mr. Steven Duto.
Yes.
Do you think that we have positive effects of peer pressure?
Yes, we have.
Give us maybe a few examples.
Few examples we have, like one thing about peer pressure, one positive effect.
Right.
We have like motivation. Peer pressure can motivate you. Like your friends, if you have good friends, you are doing something, they can motivate you to do it. For example, kama mnasoma. Unaweza kuwa na wale marafiki encourage you to do the good things. Wanakuambia soma baba soma. So you put a lot of efforts if there unaenda unakuwa successful. Unaona? Yeah, kitu kingine another thing is that peer pressure inaweza kuaffect in a positive way. Ni inaweza it enhances social skills and development.
Right.
Yeah. Kwa sababu ukiwa na watu mkifanya pamoja inafanya mnakuwa na ile yani mko social kwa pamoja kama hizo.
Okay, Mr. Steven.
Yes.
Any negative peer pressure experience?
Yes.
Give us one. One or two or three.
One. Drug abuse.
Drug abuse.
Yes.
So you have been there.
In fact, it comes.
Isifikie mzazi.
Haina shida.
Alright.
So kuna marafiki unaenda unapata you are a good person in there, lakini wale wanakuzunguka ndo wabaya.
Like you used to be a good person until ukakutana nao majamaa.
Wale wanakuzunguka ndo wabaya. Unapata watu pale wanapiga, wanakunywa maybe pombe. Then they force you to drink. Kama hizo.
Okay. Mwaniki, suppose that you have a friend. Mnaishi naye pamoja. Then this friend of yours, ama roommate, for example, anavuta bangi, ama ni mtu wa club, anakunywa pombe. Na wewe ni umeokoka yani. Do you think that you can escape this situation, like anakuwa akivuta bangi, anakunywa pombe, na wewe unabaki tu hapo hivyo, like you don't drink, you don't smoke? Do you think it is possible? You are under the same roof.
It's not possible.
Not possible.
Sisi ni binadamu.
Right.
Yeah, hata kama umeokoka aje then uishi na siku moja tu atakulua. Yeah. na utajipata tu umefanya, but for me naweza I can stand my ground na niseme sitafanya. Yeah, but kwa watu wengi si rahisi.
Sasa
It's
hao
not
wenye
easy.
alright.
Yeah.
Sasa hao wenye hawawezi jicontrol, wale wenye watavurutwa pale mpaka waanze kufanya kile kitendo ambacho yule mtu mwingine anafanya. What can you tell them?
Okay. My advice to them is like kila kitu ukifanya, just be you. Just be you. Usifuate mwenzako kitu anafanya. Yeah.
Okay. Be yourself.
Yeah.
Duncan,
Yes.
any negative peer pressure experience? One or two, unajua umekuwa na nyingi.
Hapo kwa nyingi, I'm not with you.
Alright.
But I can quote from a friend who shared a
Are you
story.
sure ni friend ama ni wewe tu sound like?
I'm not masking myself in this case. Okay. There was a friend, you see, in our high school,
Right.
we had boarding for the girls only. So we as men, we used to reside in the nearest market. And there was a friend who transferred from a neighboring school and started attending our school.
Right.
And you see, he transferred and he came and met another guy who was out, not schooling, he was just doing normal hustling for like 2 years, and he decided to go back to school. So this guy started being in a relationship with this another man. They were residing together in the same room over and over.
You mean a man and a man?
Yeah.
Alright, gays, right?
Not gazing.
Okay.
Understand the term relationship. Don't put it out of context.
Right.
So they've been together. One was taking alcohol, and the other one was not taking alcohol. In fact, I can say he was a church boy, like me. So
You're a church boy. Alright, church boy.
okay, he was a church boy. But now you see, there is something we call conformism. Yeah. Huyu mmoja analewa, huyu mwingine halewi. Wakishatoka shuleni saa 4 pale, huyu mmoja anapita pale hivyo pub, anashika moja. So huyu jamaa kaona huyu jamaa si anashinda akipiga hapa hivi tindi. Acha siku moja nijaribu. You see now anakuwa moved na zile behaviors za huyu mwingine. So huyu jamaa alianza tu pole and at last alikuwa drunk abuser mbaya. Akaanza mpaka kuvuta. You see? So that is one experience from a friend. So how can we do to stop that? You know, it's a matter of decision making. Huyu amesema anaweza jamulia yeye mwenyewe, I won't be part.
Na kuna mwingine hawezi jamulia.
Na kuna mwingine hawezi jamulia. But you see, life is a personal thing, because we can stay all over here in one room, we can be friends, but at the end of it all, life is an individual matter. So there is something called decision making. You need to make your decisions wisely. In the start of this interview, our friend here quoted from the high school life. Akasema twende kwa choo. You see, it was not in your plans kwenda kwa choo wakati ambao si kwenda kwa choo. So you should have that positive mind. You should embrace don't have fixed mindset. Ya kwamba mtu akikuja kukwambia let's do this, you just go. No, don't be moved by the crowd. Make your right ethical decision.
Mosioka,
Yes.
there's a saying that always says, or it goes like, show me your friend, I'll tell you who you are.
Yes.
What can you say about this saying? Is it true?
Mostly, I will agree with that phrase.
Right.
Because mostly, you find people, what you have said, the phrase goes like,
Show me
show me your friends
your friend,
and
I'll
I'll
tell
tell
you.
you who you are.
You're right.
Mostly, you see, I'll give you also another phrase with the same meaning as that one of you and me.
Right.
Birds of the same feathers flock together. So,
Right.
I'll agree. Definitely agree with that one.
So if you are with Nash, Duncan, Ruto, Mwaniki, and you, and Nash is she's a church girl. Duncan is a bad boy, and same to Stephen, same to Mwaniki. We have got mixed people here, like Nash, church girl. The two of them, bad boys. So you are not you're not a church boy. You're neither a church boy nor a bad boy. Do you think that uta maintain kwa wewe? Juu tayari ushasema birds of the same feathers flock together. Mnaishi pamoja. Wewe utaki kuwa bad boy? Okay. Can you prevent yourself from being a bad boy or copying Nash behavior ya kwa church girl?
You see, from the start I told you this thing is about personal decision. If you choose to be you, you will always be you.
Okay.
So you can always be you even when you associate with them.
Na mbona mko pamoja? Kama mko pamoja, like okay, unaweza kuwa kwa room ama unaweza ishi na mtu mwenye tabia zenu hazifanani. Unaweza ishi?
Unaweza ishi.
How? Na tayari ushasema birds of the same feathers flock together.
If they are bad boys, they can never be that bad. There are some good things about them. That's why I'm with them. Even though I'm not a bad boy, I'm with them because of something good they do.
Hauko kama wao.
Yes.
Mbona uko na wao?
Because like the way I'm telling you, there is always that good thing. Even when you say President Ruto is bad,
So
there are good things about him.
So you're supposed to nullify this saying, the birds of the same feathers flock together. Juu, wewe na wale hamfanani kabisa. Mbona mko pamoja sasa? Na tumesema birds of the same feathers, they always flock together.
Mostly they are characteristics which are putting us together, but they are few.
Okay. Okay.
Very few.
I'm feeling you. Stay with them, be with them, but don't behave like them.
Yes, be
okay,
you.
Okay.
Always be you.
Always be you.
Yes.
Right. Mwaniki, suppose that you're now a parent, right? Sijasema tushakuwa a parent, but just try to fix yourself in that shoe. Sasa umekuwa mzazi leo. What can you do ili usaidie mtoto wako asijiingize katika peer pressure?
Okay. I can answer you from like experience. Nikuwa high school, my mom alikuwa like anaangalia sana watu nashinda na hawa hivyo. So ulikuwa unapata saa nyingine ananiambia sijui usi nini sikono unatembea na huyu hivyo. So what I can my advice is like as a parent, mtoto wangu naweza mchunga sana, naangalia marafiki wake hivyo.
Anatembea na nani, anaongea
na nani, wanaenda wapi, wanafanya nini.
Right.
Yeah.
Madam Nash.
Yes.
Umekuwa mzazi sasa. Leo una mtoto ako high school. Uko na primary, uko na high school, uko na university. Utafanyaje ile mtoto wako asijipate katika hali hii ya the peer pressure thing itamuaffect negatively?
I think one of the thing vile Faida amesema, I look who he or she is close to, because he or she may be having some friends wenye wako na behavior inspendi. So I will try to talk to her or him. Another thing is like currently parents should try to be close to their kids or children. Unakuwa close na mtoto wako in such a way hata akipatana na challenge huko nyuma, huko shule ama in the society, he or she can feel free with you to talk to you. Kama kuna watu wanamtia pressure na ajui how to make choice ama ajui kitu ni nzuri ama ni mbaya, be free to that kid to the extent that he or she can feel free kuja kwako kukuambia mom, hii kitu iko hivi na hivi, mimi niko kesha sijui kitu kama ni poa, you know. sometimes ukikuwa mzazi mwenye ni mkali sana, mtoto anaweza kuongopa. Akuwe hata anaweza pitia challenge na he or she ends up doing something that is not right because ana mtu wa kumwadvise ama mtu wa kumwendea, mtu anafeel kwa karibu na yeye. So I think one of the thing ni kukua tu karibu na mtoto, examine, unajua kitu kinaendelea na life yake, uko shule anaendelea aje, wakikam holiday unakuwa unamza maswali and make sure that uko free na yeye, hata pia yeye feel free na yeye na wewe. That will make him or her feel free na atakueleza kitu anaendelea. Alafu you as a parent, you will have time and talk to him or her, na you will be like tunawachanga aje mentor, yeah, you know. Yeah, so atakuwa anasema mimi mamangu anapendanga nifanye hivi. I think anasemanga hii ni mbaya. So hata akipatana na watu huko shule wanafanya kitu fulani, anasema mamangu apendi hivi, and she will be a good as the way you want.
Alright. Yeah. Wazazi wasikuwe wakali kwa watoto. Yeah. Watoto wakuwe free na wazazi, yeah. Wazazi pia wakuwe free na watoto wao. Mr. Duncan, leo umekuwa baba mtu, mtoto wako ako campus. Huko campus unajua mambo ni mengi, masando machache. What can you do ili mtoto wako asikuwe affected negatively na peer pressure? Kama mzazi, wewe uko Kitui, mtoto yuko Masai Mara University now.
Okay, umesema ni assume mimi ni mzazi.
Yeah, pengine wewe ni mzazi, hatujui.
So, we have kuna hii kitu inaitwa being in touch with your son or daughter each and every time. Right. So you know, you see, sasa mimi nishapita campus, I know all about these things and how they go. So nitakuwa each and every time nitakuwa na counsel, giving him examples, nikamwambia I can quote from so and so when alikuwa influenced and peer pressure, and this is what happened at last. Right. So being in touch regularly with your child, that can help. Additionally, and I can repeat, I was talking with one of my friends in another interview, and I told him that if I be lucky in future and have a son or daughter attending one of the universities, I'll make sure that my son or daughter is very much closer to me. That means what? If I'm working at Machakos, you see, understand me right? If I'm working at Machakos, my son will have to school at Machakos University.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
That is my plan.
Okay.
And that is what will go if I get one child.
But Mr. Duncan,
yes.
Mbona unataka tu mtoto wako asome karibu na penye unaishi?
I don't want this thing like my child is at Masinde Muliro University, right, and I'm at Machakos. I need to be with my child. I need to see what my child is doing. You won't go to reside at the school hostels. You'll have to reside from where I'm residing. I must be with you.
Mr. Duncan, suppose that mtoto ameitwa shule nyingine nzuri na hii shule haiko karibu na penye mnaishi.
What I want is quality of the degree. I can't say okay, we have Nairobi University, right, degree might be of much quality than another university degree. Right. But all I want is the degree. You see, be it my child comes out of the university with the relevant skills in the specific field he or she has specialized.
Meaning that you're trying to say that you don't need a quality education for your child, but you
don't watch me out of context in this case.
Based on what you have just said.
I've not said I don't want quality education.
Show me the light then. What I'm trying to say.
Okay, you say if my son or daughter is placed at another university, right, we've got university intra-transfer. I will follow all the necessary procedures.
What if that's the best university ever?
The best university ever?
Right.
Okay, do you mean we have many successful people all over in this country? Do you mean all those people school in one university?
Not really.
Yeah. And then what are you meaning?
So what you want is just to see your son or daughter around.
I want to be in touch with my son and daughter.
All right, that's your property. Mr. Stephen Duto.
Yes.
Suppose that you're a parent today.
Uh-huh.
How will you help your child not to get him or herself into this negative peer pressure thing?
You know, first thing, when children are growing,
Right.
they look up to their parents.
Right.
When you are parent, the first person with your child looks up to is you. So we begin by you. I begin with myself. Hakuna venye naambia mtoto, so ikunywa pombe. Pombe ni mbaya. But when I go home, I'm drunk. You see? Yeah, so I be a person of good character. Na nikiambia mtoto sikue hivi, ananisikiza. Unaona? Another thing is Duncan has said, you be in touch with your child and to be a good friend, because you are the first good friend of your child. Yeah, don't be an enemy. Unafaa ukue in touch, you share with your child, ukimfunza, unaona? You teach him or her how to choose friends. Unamwambia venye anaweza chagua marafiki. Unamwambia marafiki kama hao usikue nao. Marafiki kama hawa usikue nao, kuwa na kama hawa, you see? And then unamcontrol marafiki watu, unaangalia tu venye wako. You see? Kama kuna marafiki wabaya, just like most of parents do, wanakwambia sio kuona na yule fulani. Kwa nini yule fulani anafanya hivi na sipendi, you see? Yeah, things like that. And then you have to reflect. I have to reflect on my past experience when I was at that particular age. Yeah, na nikiwa hii age, nishaifanya hivi na hivi, or my friend ashaifanya hivi na hivi na ikimwendea hivi. So I will have to look at that and see. Naweza ndo nikireflect on that, I go and teach my child about that thing. You see?
Alright.
Yeah, things like that.
Alright. So parents should be the role model.
Exactly.
Okay. Musyoka,
Yes.
your punchline. The peer pressure thing.
As I said from the start of the interview, it's all about being you and making personal decisions.
Right.
Yes.
Making personal decision. Waniki, a punchline.
Okay, as I said earlier, always be yourself.
Be yourself.
Yeah, and make the right decisions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nash, what can you say?
Okay, as I said,
Yeah.
always pay attention to how you feel about doing something, and that will help you. Your inner self will always tell you the right thing to do. Thank you.
Your inner self will always tell you the right thing to do. Mr. Duncan Elijah.
One of my friends once told me that life has no rehearsal. If you have made an error in your life, then you have made an error. So, to the viewers of this interview and conversation, if you are a parent, make sure you have a lot of time. You be in touch with your child. And to all the students in our universities, make the right ethical choice decisions. Thank you.
Mr. Stephen,
Yes.
what can you say?
What I can say, one thing people should learn to be assertive. Always say no. Learn to say no to things that you don't want. Another thing, you have to develop critical thinking and question of everything. You have to question on all ideas and those group norms and characteristics. Don't just follow. Be yourself and make good ethical decisions, as my friend has said. Yes.
Thank you very much. My viewers, we have come to the end of the show. That is Verses and Voices with me, Suleiman Jack, the Mwana wa Malik, or the son of Malik. See you next time, the same place, maybe with the same guests. Thank you.